Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm one of your hosts, Brad.
I'm Jamie. How's it going?
Today we're going to head over to our friends over at Howling Hops. We're working on a little project with them.
Yep.
Roasted up some coffee. We'll bucket it up.
Roasted up some coffee. We're going to bucket it up, take it over there, and make some beer with it.
Yeah. Roasted already?
Yes.
So we're going to
Just about. Yeah.
Nice one. Let's go check it out.
Hey everyone, we came to deliver some coffee to Howling Hops. We're going to talk about why and what they're doing here.
Yeah, guys. First of all, welcome to Howling Hops Tank Bar. It's great to have you guys.
Thank you for having us, man.
It's an honor, and we're looking forward to making some beer today.
So, where's Howling Hops? Where are we?
So we're here in Hackney Wick, just near the Olympic Stadium where West Ham is. The brewery has been here for 6 years now.
And was it always in this spot?
So it actually started in the Cock Tavern in Hackney Central. So we've had 4 head brewers, if I remember, the kind of lineage, the ancestry of head brewers. So they kind of started with a small kit and kind of naturally expanded. So we now have the Tank Bar, the Cock Tavern, and the Southampton Arms as pubs within the Howling Hops Brewery network.
Nice one. So I suppose you want to talk a little bit about why we're actually here and what we're doing.
Yeah, absolutely. So one of my favorite parts of the craft beer industry, and the reason I got involved, is the collaborative nature of brewing and the kind of quest for quality and like the best flavors in beers. So it's quite common for breweries to collaborate with other breweries in the first case, but also other connected food and beverage producers. So fruit producers, farmers, coffee is a big one. So when we first kind of connected, it was the idea of blending 2 great products. I kind of see it as the yin and yang, coffee in the morning, beer at night, but you can put those 2 things together, 2 birds, 1 stone. So yeah, we started talking and here we are.
So we're going to be making a coffee sour beer, right?
Yeah, so a little bit different to what a coffee beer might usually be. The sour beer, it's usually, it has quite an acidic taste, and we want the beer to be a bit more brighter in color, so closer to like a gold straw, but still with a hint of coffee color. But as we get the coffee in today, we'll kind of see how that affects. Because like all of our beers, they're new, they're different, they're one of a kind, so until we make it, we won't know.
Okay, so we've obviously got the coffee now in the buckets. I believe it's getting ground by one of your guys.
It's actually being placed into muslin bags. So the first time we tried it with grinding it up, we got loads of color extraction. And from my research, actually, I believe that we can get a lot of the oils from the coffee that we want for the flavor as a whole bean, actually, and hopefully we won't have all that surface area to get the color. So we're going to start with whole bean, and we have a grinder on backup as well, just in case we don't get that punchy coffee flavor that we're looking for. We're going to charge it into a recirculation chamber, which we call the hop gun. So the way that we would usually use it is we would fill up to 50 kilos of hops into a chamber, turn on a pump, which would then create suction and kind of shoot all those hops into one of these big tanks. And then it would recirculate that whole volume for about 2 to 3 hours to make sure that all the beer has contact with those hops. I think they're just purging out the chamber now. So we want to make sure that there's no oxygen. We're going to fill it up with beer. We're going to get the coffee in and then start recirculating that beer just to make sure that it's all that coffee flavor touches all of the beer in the tank.
Right.
Nice one.
Okay, cool.
So should we go check that out now?
Yeah, definitely. Absolutely. Let's do it.
Right. Sweet.
So he's going to be like, 2 weeks later.
2 weeks later.
2 weeks later.
There you go. You're really quite good at that.
Welcome to Dark Arts Coffee.
The beer's ready.
The beer's here.
The beer?
Yeah, this is the beer. Here it is. So when we first met, we were slapping the coffee in, and we actually doubled down on the time. So we spun it for 8 hours, tasted it, and the aroma was super there on the nose. But we wanted more on the taste, so we doubled down, spun it the next day for another 8 hours, and then we packaged it a few days later, and now it's ready for.
It's ready. Sweet. When you did you do it with whole bean in the end?
Yeah, whole bean, and I'm pretty happy with the color. So we should
Let's have a look.
Yeah, absolutely. You want me to crack into the box? There you go, guys. So gyro and the juice, as we've called it. There you go, Jamie.
I like the texture to the label.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it?
Can't smell
Coffee in
anything,
it
can
from
you?
here, yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
All right, so we're going to pour some of this. We'll pour some of this beer and check out what the what kind of color we got. All right, here we go.
Yowza.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were really happy with the result. And also the fact that it has a little bit of head retention as well, which we were really worried with the oils of the coffee that it would affect that and you wouldn't get any head on the beer. But
It's definitely a very unique flavor, like for a beer. I don't think I've ever tried anything like this before.
I drink quite a lot of sours, but even that, it's like, I've never had a sour with coffee infusion before.
no, it's only the second time I've ever made one. And this time, because it was a cold infusion, it's given off like farmhouse flavors. It's closer to like a wild ferment beer almost in terms of its like palate. It's very complex. And I think we've chosen a really great coffee for it.
The coffee on its own has got like a lot of pineapple in it, like a pineapple acidity. And it's like quite tropical and bright. I think there's some papaya in it as well, which is what we were trying to find something to complement. Like, because normally a sour, in my head at least, would be with fruit fermentation, like fruit infusion. So I was like, oh, let's do something that's kind of similar, but not.
Yeah, I mean, I what you're mentioning there, that was what I picked up the first time I tasted it. I was getting like kiwi and lime notes, like a puckering, like sourness, which is quite nice. And we've had it on our bar now for a few days, and it is really, really nice as like a breakup between like a really hoppy beer or like a darker beer. It cleanses your palate so much. If you've ever had like pickled ginger when you're having sushi, it's like if the sushi is the beer, then this is the pickled ginger, and it's like you wouldn't want, say, 5 pints of it. That would be a lot, but it's perfect. It's like 2/3 in between, and maybe if it's a bit warm or something like that.
Yeah, I'm happy. This is delicious.
Yeah.
Cheers, guys.
Like you were saying earlier, it's a bit niche. It's like, it's not an easy go-to, but it's fucking delicious and it's really interesting.
Yeah,
I'm really happy.
one to bring to a gathering, share it with friends, something to talk about. It's definitely an experience beer. It's not something to like play beer pong with. Like,
But I guess you can get this currently on your shop online.
yeah. So howlinghops.co.uk, our online store, will be releasing a limited amount of beer and coffee bundles, so get those while they're available, and this beer will also be part of some multi-packs that are available online now.
Yeah, nice one.
Great.
Well, we're looking at trying to get it on our online store. Maybe by the time this video comes out, we would have worked that out. I don't know though. But in the meantime, thank you very much for tuning in. Thanks for sticking till the end of the video with us. And yeah, thank you very much for coming down, bringing us the beers, and also for organising this project. Cheers. Isn't that, yeah? It's like bad luck or something, surely.
We can give a discount code to the people watching the videos also.
Oh, okay, cool.
It'll go here.
So use that discount code on their website shop.
And while we're pointing at stuff, like, subscribe, all that. No.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, check the description. We'll have all the links, anything we spoke about today. But thank you very much. See you in the next video.
Thanks, guys.